Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Thursday, September 17th, 2015, around 9:07 in the morning and in the evening. Sorry about the late video blog. Had some stuff to do, lost track of time. Not too much news to report, so this is the third and final video blog of the night I'm doing, and tonight's personality profile I'm doing tonight is about WWE Hall of Famer Madusa / Alundra Blaze. Madusa / Alundra Blaze was one of the most famous women's wrestlers of all time, spending 17 years in the world of sports entertainment. She was multiple-time WWE Women's Champion. She also held the AWA World Women's Championship, plus she wrestled in WCW for a time. Madusa was born Deborah Ann Michelli in Italy, and she actually grew up in a foster home in Minnesota, Minneapolis and stuff, and she ventured out on her in an early age, and she fell in love with professional wrestling. She was trained by Ed Sharkey, who's no relation to Dr. Thomas Sharkey, if I know, and Brad Ragans to become a professional wrestler. She made a wrestling debut in 1987. She actually won the AWA Women's Championship. Plus, she was a manager to Kurt Hennig and Kevin Kelly, not the ring announcer, the one that eventually became Nails, and Nick Kaniski and others and stuff. She was a pretty good women's wrestler. She was one of the best. She defended an AWA Women's Championship a lot, and she also interfered in matches as a manager and valet, like they always do. She kind of replaced Sherry Martel as the manageress / women's champion in the AWA in the late 1980s, and she actually won 1988 Pro Wrestling Illustrated's Rookie of the Year. She was the first woman to ever win a PWI award and stuff. After she lost the AWA World Women's Championship to Wendy Richter, Madusa wrestled in Independence and in Japan and in the Ladies Professional Wrestling Association. And in 1991, she signed a contract with WCW. At first, she wrestled a few women's matches, but then she became Director of Covert Operations of the Dangerous Alliance, formed by Paulie Dangerously, and in the stable was Ravishing Rick Rude, Beautiful Bobby Eaton, Arn Anderson, Larry the Cruncher Sabisco, and Stunning Steve Austin. She was mainly paired with Ravishing Rick Rude, and she would do a lot of interfering and stuff, get involved in a lot of matches, kick and stomp the wrestlers and stuff. She got, very physical and stuff. She actually, one time, got slapped by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and Steamboat said he was very sorry about that. But, it was to pump up the Rick Rude, Ricky Steamboat feud in 1992, which was pretty good and stuff. Eventually, Paulie Dangerously got tired of Madusa, and at Halloween Havoc 1992, Paulie Dangerously fired Madusa, and Madusa kicked Paulie Dangerously out, and they had a match at the Clash of Champions November of 1992. Was pretty good. It was the last appearance by Paulie Dangerously in WCW of all time. Eventually, Madusa left WCW in 1993, and she wrestled for a year in kind of independence and stuff, managing Greg the Hammer Valentine. I think they were dating at the time. Then, in late 1993, Madusa signed with the WWE, and she changed the name from Madusa to Alundra Blaze, and she won a women's tournament to become the new WWE Women's Championship. And for the next 2 years, Alundra Blaze was the ladies champion on and off. She had feuds with Heidi Lee Morgan and Luna Vachon and Bo Nakano and and Bertha Faye, and some of the matches with Bull Nakano were classics and stuff, and it was awesome awesome for the matches she did. She had like high flying moves and stuff. Her ring entrance was pretty good. It was real amazing. Towards the end of 1995, Alundra Blaze was released from the WWE, as the WWE was like phasing out the women's division and stuff, and she was still technically the champion, and she signed with WCW, reverting back to the Madusa name, and she still had possession of the women's championship of the WWE. And she got a call from Eric Bischoff saying to throw the belt in the trash and stuff. She really was very reluctant to do it, because she knew if she threw that belt, she would be like blackballed from the WWE and stuff. But she had to do. She really didn't want to do it, but she did it because just to get shock value and ratings. But at the time, the women's division in the WWE was basically non-existent and stuff, and Madusa threw it in the trash during a live WCW Nitro in 1995, which that was shock value, probably one of the most infamous moments in Monday Night Nitro history and stuff. And Madusa was in WCW, but she never won the WCW Women's Championship and stuff, and she kind of was retired in June of 1997, and she got involved in monster trucks and stuff. But she came back to WCW in 1999 to be part of Team Madness and stuff, with Mona and Gorgeous George and stuff, and eventually with the Macho Man Randy Savage. Eventually she became the WCW Cruiserweight Champion by beating Evan Courageous. She kind of had a love interest with him in storylines and stuff. Then she got involved with a feud with Oklahoma, who was Ed Ferreira, a knockoff of good old J.R. Jim Ross and stuff. And that feud was ridiculous and stuff. Eventually, Medusa didn't wrestle too much for WCW, and then when WCW went out of business in 2001, Medusa retired from the world of sports entertainment, and she's been in monster trucks ever since. And in 2015, Medusa was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame using the Alundra Blaze character, because the WWE owns the name Alundra Blaze. They don't own the Medusa name and stuff, and it was a honor well deserved and stuff, and she deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, and everything was bygones to let be bygones. That's about it on her. That's about it on these video blogs. Don't know if I'm going to be doing one tomorrow. Depends how I feel after I get the surgery done to remove a cyst, which is going to be a routine procedure and stuff. I hope I'll be doing one of these tomorrow and stuff. Depends how I feel, because it's just day surgery and stuff, and I just want to make sure all cysts are harmless. 99.9% of them are harmless and stuff, and I'll have to just check it out just in case if it's cancerous, but most cysts aren't cancerous and stuff. I'll be back tomorrow or Saturday. Keep calm, and I'm a Julie Butter guy. Molly Rosenblatt of Fox 35 rocks and has nice legs. And in the words of Peter Courtney, the late great maintenance director of Hard Hanks Data Technologies, are you writing a book? Good night. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.